And getting into the trunk of the vehicle can be done a few different ways. There's a button to the left-hand side of the steering wheel. You can utilize the key fob. On the very back here, there's also a button that you can push to open up. But one of my favorite pieces of Kia tech is the hands-free liftgate that's available. And unlike most manufacturers, where it's a foot activated, where you can swipe, it's not that way in the Kia world. And there's a benefit there because if the sensors are covered in snow, this is still going to work. So you just need to make sure that the vehicle's locked. You get about 10 to 15 feet away for a few seconds. And as long as you've got the key fob on you, all you're going to do, walk up towards the back end. You could press the lock button to pause that, but I love that feature. Smart trunk. Now it is beeping at me right now because if I were to walk away, it would automatically close as well. But there's a button you can push along the top in order to turn off that auto close function. But that's pretty cool at the same time because if it's up, you want to go and push your cart back, automatically going to close, which is kind of nice. Folding down the third row seats inside of the vehicle is going to be a manual process. There's a strap that you're going to pull, and that's going to fold the seat down and pull and push. Oh, flat fold. Really, really useful. And when you have the seats folded down, you could then get easy access to the right side, which is going to show you a 12-volt power point, and then some buttons in order to power fold those second row seats. So you could fold the second row seats down inside of the second row, but if you're doing it from the cargo area, all you need to do is just push and hold the button there, and down that seat goes. So the second row doesn't give you a completely flat fold. It's pretty damn close at the same time. And the cargo measurements that you're looking at for the Sorento are going from right where the liftgate would close and then behind the first row. So it's just behind that armrest between the first row seats. So there's a pretty solid amount of depth there. But if the driver's passenger seat were forwards, backwards a little bit, you gain or lose a little bit of extra space. But the Sorento is very spacious overall. Now, one thing about the second row seats though is that once the seats are down, they are actually locked down into place. So once the seat's down, you can't just lift it up. So in order to lift up the seat, the same lever that you would pull in order to fold the seat down if you're doing it from the second row, you're just going to crank that and lift, and up she goes. And then raising the third row seats is also straightforward. So the straps that you'd use in order to fold them down, you're just going to pull and lift the headrest. Same idea. On the passenger side, up, and up it goes. And it's that simple to do it.